Natural bodybuilding is killing me. I'm dead on my feet, barely got enough energy to even get through half the day. Psych! Boy, you really thought that getting shredded would stop me from having infinite energy? Man, you must be crazy. Because on paper, I really shouldn't be feeling this incredible. I'm in a deficit, starving myself all day. My sleep, while amazing last week, has really suffered these past 2 days, simply because the monkey mind isn't being tamed properly. I allowed myself to start ruminating and overthinking way too much on Friday night because of the fact that I was going to spend the Sabbath working. And I allowed that to literally keep me up all night, didn't sleep a wink, and the next day I had to work all day. And so you'd think that would absolutely collapse me the night afterwards, but no, you'd be wrong, my friend. Last night, I still only slept about 5, maybe 6 hours, simply because I couldn't quiet my mind. I was so damn excited for everything that's coming up. My bodybuilding show, my, moving to Thailand, everything is just connecting with a deep love for the process, spending every single day in a flow state, pushing as hard as I can. And I truly think this momentum is what's giving me such an unrelenting supply of energy, because I've seen all the content, all of these natural guys who get shredded and then, they start crying about it. Oh, I'm so tired all the time. Oh, I'm so... Poor little me, right? And in all fairness to them, they are at a deeper stage of leanness to what I'm currently at when they are saying these things. But I doubt they have this much energy, even when in a freaking healthy maintenance / mass gaining phase. And let me tell you, this energy comes from momentum. But even more importantly, it comes from sacrificial effort. Energy is found on the other side of suffering. I'm going to keep banging on about this lesson over and over again, because yes, sleep is incredible. I've felt just how much more superhuman you are, how much more willpower you have, how much more focus you have after a good night's sleep. But that cannot compare with a sleep-deprived night when you're excited and you have all of this sacrifice to make. That's exactly why you should learn how to operate when things are far from optimal. But anyway, morning process is done. It's time to head to work. It's an absolutely gorgeous day. Sun is bright. There's not a cloud in the sky. And I have a really chill day of deliveries. It's only 11 a.m. and I have a measly 80 or so parcels left to deliver. It feels incredible to clear out some backlog and catch up on the day's tasks, but don't worry, my brother, because this won't have to be happening for that much longer. We both know that there's more to life than doing manual labor jobs. We know that there's leverage to be built. There's an online empire to create. That's exactly what I'm doing. You are seeing the journey in real time. I'll catch up with you when it's time to hit the gym. Quick little spontaneous rant for you. I'm sick of undisciplined, annoying, loud dogs. Don't get me wrong, on the whole, I love dogs. But saying I love dogs as a blanket statement is like saying I love humans. They're all different, right? And a poorly disciplined, misbehaving dog is a sign of a poorly disciplined owner. And it infuriates me, honestly, when I'm just out and about, I'm peacefully minding my own business, trying to slang some parcels or just go for a walk in the forest. And some slobbering dog comes up and starts yapping at me. It's so jarring. And I don't care if they're he's harmless. I don't care, man. I'm being assaulted auditorily. That sounds like pussy shit, real talk. It's just when I'm in a flow state, I'm deep in, the rhythm of things. There's nothing more jarring than just a sudden loud noise to just disrupt you out of that. So an amazing way of telling when an owner is pretty much a low-life piece of garbage is just watching how his dog behaves. Because let me tell you this, I've been around a lot, and I've been to some very, very expensive rich people's houses. Their dog is immaculate. Literally, click of a fingers, do what they're told immediately. No barking, no, no jarring. And then I've also been to some disgusting council estates where the dogs are wild animals, essentially. And a very direct correlation. If your dog is misbehaving, it's a sign that you are misbehaving. Run over. I've had enough. Work of the day has been complete. Just before we head to the gym, let me take you on a quick little grocery run just to show you how I do things. Maximum efficiency, maximum value, maximum ROI. So we're coming prepared with a bag we can quickly place stuff into and an extra backpack to help carry some of the more annoying things. So first we head for the items that can be placed at the very bottom of the bag to fill it out, give it form, and most importantly, this is the kind of stuff that you can put stuff on top of and nothing will be crushed. And my apologies, I know my hands are absolutely filthy. Next, it's time to pad out the volume of the bag with some frozen fruits. And you know that I'm absolutely in love with these. Final layer is the delicates. Here I have eggs, because eggs are an absolute goat. And I'm not yet balling to the level where I can pick them up free range from a farm on a consistent basis, but we'll get there soon. See all this extra space on the sides? This is where we can start placing all of the seasonings. And on the very top, we can now start adding fresh fruit as long as it doesn't crush the eggs. That's why having a set meal plan where you eat pretty much the same things every single day is such a life hack, because I was literally in and out of the store in less than 10 minutes. There's no farting around with a massive trolley, walking on the aisles, doing that fluoride stare like, oh, what garbage am I going to shove into my grocery shopping this week? No. Strategic, simple, beautiful. Now, I'm absolutely hyped. I've just gotten home and eaten some watermelon, banana, raw honey. This sugar is pulsing through my system and It's going to fuel me for an epic session. I'll see you at the gym. And today, it's going to be the final time where I record the entire workout. Simply put, because I don't see the ROI in it. It takes longer than it needs to. It disrupts a little bit of focus from my workout. And quite frankly, I'm running out of things to say, talking about the exact same exercises over and over again. You already know what my training program is, and that's not going to change for the foreseeable future. If it does, I might share it with you, I might not. All I'm literally going to do from now on is film the top set of the workout, the most intense effort, and wrap it up. However, today, to end with a bang, I've decided to head to a different gym. My local gym that is closer than my main one. However, this is not going to ever make a regular appearance because this place just ain't it. The vibes are mediocre beyond belief. I am 100% the most ripped, in shape, hardest trainer here, and that's just a little bit depressing. Because how am I supposed to strive for higher standards when I'm the top guy in here? But hey, it's local, the lighting in the changing room is nuts, and there's a sauna and steam room, which make it a fun little choice to use on occasion. So we open the workout with rear delt flies. It's arm and shoulder day, and I would usually open with a face pull, but let's be honest, it's interchangeable, and I do a triple drop set just to warm up the rear delts and get everything loose as a goose, so that by the time I head onto this exercise, everything just feels lubed up and smooth as butter. And I'm actually quite pleased that I hit a new personal worst today, which sounds really weird, doesn't it? Why are you celebrating getting weaker? Well, my friend, it's a sign that the deficit is working. It's a sign that the body fat is stripping. And of course, it's a sign that I'm sleep deprived again. Fix up, Matt. But man, if I can have such a fun, enjoyable session and push myself even when performance is low, bro, it's going to go crazy when I start bulking again. And here we have just 8, I believe, or 9 measly little reps with a baby weight of 56 kilos. Absolutely pathetic. But the next exercise will be my favorite dip. Usually, I would use this slot to go really nice and controlled, really nerdy form, but today I wanted to do the top set by just cranking them out to show you how much of a difference your technique can make. And as you can see, there's literally no pause, it's just bang, bang, bang. Still going deep, don't get me wrong, like, look, it's below parallel, but there's no pause, there's not much control. It's literally just trying to get as many reps as possible with acceptable technique. And I manage little measly 25 reps here so that obviously the next set will be pre-fatigued. And I want to show you just what a difference this slow, controlled form makes. I want you to count the reps with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, bang, 5, bang, 6, bang, 7, bang, 8, bang. Let's go again. Nope, can't do it. Almost, not quite. Bro, if you manage to sit through that entire ordeal, you have a top 0.1% attention span because all of the TikTok muppets have long clicked off, and that's completely okay. I'm not filming this for them. I'm filming this for savages like yourself. And of course, I had to pop the shirt off like a gym douche because there wasn't many people around. It was following the etiquette, didn't mog any of the mediocre, stagnant folk in there too hard. But hey, this is the next exercise. Some incline dumbbell curls, just like the week before, just like the week before that. No need for any fancy schmancy bicep bonanza. The basics will always come out on top. So I pop the shirt back on, then it's time for the next exercise, which is the cuff to lateral raise. Ding, 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 you guessed it. Again, the exact same as last week, the same as before that. Man, you wouldn't believe just how much it's changing my very identity to not hop around just switching random things up in my program and actually repeating the same session over and over again. How many years I wasted being a monkey-brained buffoon, literally going with the whims and not allowing the exercise progressions to run their course. But anyway, I'm going to make so many videos about all the mistakes I made and how you can avoid them, yada, yada, yada. But right now, it's literally just time to prep and share what I learn while I'm going. But the next exercise and the final edition of the workout is going to be this superset that you saw last week, that you saw the week before that as well. Bicep cable curl superset with tricep overhead cable extensions. And unfortunately, my phone died, so I couldn't record the tricep extensions, but I guess you'll have to just blindly trust that I did them. So yeah, enjoy the workout because it's going to be the last time that I'm filming the entire session. Now it's time for some changing room flexing, and as promised, this lighting is sickening. I can't wait to show some before and afters with this exact same lighting when I thought I looked good a year ago, 2 years ago. I genuinely thought that I was something and someone because I came to this gym all the time while high as a kite, while living like pretty much a degenerate outside the gym. Again, I'll be happy to share the stories, but hey, for the time being, just enjoy the flexing. What another incredible day. I'm so grateful for the process. I'm so grateful to be able to share the journey with you and just be my most authentic self, not hold anything back, and fall in love with the creation process. It's going to be a peaceful night of sleep tonight. I can already see it. The sleep deprivation will kick in and I'm going to clonk out like a log. I'll see you tomorrow morning.